Welcome, friends, haters, gentle lovers, and feeders. Please join me as we experience together the most bafflingly interesting person on the internet. On today's episode, Amberlynn Reid does basically nothing. Okay, she is actually sticking with a schedule. Now, I know she apparently pre-recorded a lot of this, so I'm not sure how much credit we can really give her, but I mean, hey, a schedule is a schedule, and it's working, so good for her. And this is titled The Truth oh my God, she's The Truth Behind My Crumbl Cookies Video. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be the truth. Let's see what happens here. And if you would like to like and subscribe, that would literally be hectic. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today is actually the 31st. So I love being ahead in my videos, so I can definitely upload every other day for you guys. But it's moments like this where
she's getting way behind then, because today's the 9th. So at this rate, by the 4th of July, she's gonna be recording Valentine's Day stuff. I don't think this is gonna work very well for her.
I wish I wouldn't have done that, because it's like, by the time this goes up, this is probably old news, but who knows? Those things stay floating around for forever sometimes. But today is the 31st of December, so hello. And we just need to talk about this cookie crumble thing for the last time. I kind of want to do a timeline of events and kind of explain the situation.
It's not going to be the truth. It's going to be, she's like, okay, what will they believe? What can I make them believe? She still will never understand she's a bad liar. She has been thinking about this for a little bit. So she was like, okay, I need to come up with a timeline. It'll be the truth. I'm not holding my breath on that.
Situation a little more, especially to people who probably have no idea what's going on. Literally in April of last year, I sent a seductive video to my partner at the time. And since then, it has been leaked by somebody. And it happened on my birthday at night while I was literally at my grandma's.
Okay, so take note that the last time she had the truth about her cookie crumble video, she was like, my cookie crumble video. She was all goofy about it. And then she made a community tab post saying, I feel violated and this is just not right. And everybody was like, you look like you were pretty happy with it before. So in this one, she's very somber and trying to take it seriously so that people will buy it.
So it happened on December 27th. I'm literally at my grandma's house. If people are really out here thinking I'm sitting on my grandma's couch and we're all just laughing and having a good time together, but I'm over here leaking and looking at my sexual photos and videos and I'm sending them to reaction channels. If you guys think that that's me, I don't know what to tell you, but I have a full-fledged alibi. So I had no idea that this was happening.
Girl, what? It takes click, click, click. That's it. I mean, she says she has an alibi. Do you have an alibi for the 4 seconds it takes to send something to somebody? That's just stupid. That is a reach. I was at my grandma's, so I couldn't have sent a video to somebody. Yeah, you could have pretty easily and very fast. It's quick, or the allegation isn't necessarily that Amberlynn was sitting at her grandma's house sending seductive videos to reaction channels. It was that Emily leaked it, but at the behest of Amber, right? That she was involved. So I see her alibi and I throw it in the toilet.
I'm literally blowing out candles. I'm playing a card game with my family. I'm opening birthday gifts. I'm bawling my eyes out because my mom got me the most.
You know how you can always tell when somebody's lying is they put way too many details, right? Because she thinks that by all the extra details and stuff, it sounds more believable, but it just comes off as nonsense. Why are you saying all this? It's because she's lying.
Sentimental thing ever, and I still haven't shown you guys that. So while all that's happening, someone is actually leaking this video. So I have no idea about it. I wake up the next morning on the 28th, and that's when I find out. And all I know is that 2 reaction channels saw it. I know that Jordy saw it and FFG saw it. And in my brain, I thought the reason why they saw it was because the person who created a fake Twitter, I guess, sent it to them directly. So the reason why it didn't bother me that bad is because I genuinely thought from the bottom of my heart that the person that did this was just trying to get under my skin. And I believe, as much as I hate Jordy, as much as I hate FFG, I know that they're smart enough not to leak something like that. So I literally was just letting it roll off my back. And I was like, you know what? It is what it is. How could it possibly get any worse? So that day, that is when I filmed, y'all, I know who did this. It was totally Erica. I was accusing her because literally it was the only thing that made sense.
No. And she had the flimsiest, kind of dumbest evidence. I had sent a picture of myself that my mom took that I only sent to her, and that also got leaked. So this Crumbl video being leaked obviously had to be Erica. What? Those aren't necessarily connected. You know, she just sort of took two things and went, yep, those two things are together. No, that's not how things work at all, period. And she was so fast to blame Erica that it was like she had that in mind from the beginning. That was the whole point of this whole thing.
4 people have seen the video, but there's only 2 of them that actually have it. Erica has seen it, Alexis has seen it, Tommy has seen it, and Brittany has seen it. But the only people that have it is Erica and Alexis. I never actually sent it to Tommy. I thought I did, but thankfully I do daily journal. I went back and I was reading like a mad woman, and I never sent it to Tommy. I actually showed it to her when she...
What? Are you saying that you wrote in your journal, I didn't send the Cookie Crumbl video to Tommy? This is just nonsense. This is the brain of somebody who is really scrambling to tell a lie and is just bad at it. Like, she really doesn't understand how stupid all of this sounds.
First came to visit me. So she does not have the video at all. When I told Tommy that this was happening, she was shooketh. When I told Alexis, shooketh. Alexis immediately was like, get the law involved, girly pop. It's neither Tommy, because Tommy deeply loves me. Like, why would you do that to someone in a relationship, for one? And for 2, Tommy is just...
I mean, I guess you could say it was revenge porn, but here's the thing. If it is, I don't know what the video actually includes, right? I don't know if there's actual porn. I don't want to know. I never want to see it in my whole entire life. But if it is revenge porn, then you should get the law involved. And why haven't you? Because they would probably do some research and figure out who leaked it. I'm guessing it's you or Emily. One of you guys is going to get in trouble. So that's why she's not getting the law involved. Either that or she's just so lazy that she just doesn't want to bother with it.
Not that person. Like, she knows that this would freaking hurt me, and she doesn't want to hurt me. She wants to do everything she can not to do that. And Alexis, I know it's not her. She immediately said get the law involved, and she's currently in her healing and happy era, and I'm so proud of her because she definitely deserves it. So a lot of people are like, Amberlynn, why did you...
Okay, this had to be recorded before Alexis has gone on her fuck Amberlynn tour, you know, because she has basically just done away with Amber at this point. Alexis wants nothing to do with Amber, so I think, hey, Amber, this is me from the future. You're in for a big surprise about Alexis. Here in a week or 2, you're going to regret saying that you're so happy for her.
Seemed like so happy, and you were smiling in that video where you were like accusing Erica. It's not that I was happy. I literally was just like too shocked to even be mad. I was like, whatever. 2 reaction channels saw it. Like, I really don't care. Like, what are they going to do with it? They're probably going to talk shit about it. And that's that. But no one else was going to see it from what I understood, because I thought the person who made the Twitter sent it to those 2 reaction channels, and then they deleted their Twitter. And I thought that was literally the end of it. So the 29th happened, and I low-key was just like staying off of social media. So I have no idea what happened that day. So then on the 30th, that is when the video went up where I was like, Erica, I know it was you who did that. And I'm telling you, I don't know why I was shocked, but I was literally shocked. People were like, Amberlynn, we know you did it, just to stir up some drama, just to stir up some...
I mean, she might have actually been shocked that people caught on so fast, right? Like, she probably really thought she was doing something and getting away with it. And I think she might have been shocked, for real. But I think it was more like, oh shit, they found out so fast, you know? No, this whole video can be summed up with, you a lie. Girl, you a lie.
Views. I'm sorry, but if I wanted to stir up drama and stir up some views, I would have released that video, like letting y'all know, like, this is what's about to go down. Like, follow me over here because it's about to be over there. Like,
No. The point wasn't for you to get attention, right? That's not why people are saying that you leaked it. People are saying that you leaked it so that you could get back at Erica. right? So, because you immediately blamed her. So it's either that, either you leaked it, you had Emily leak it, or Emily leaked it without your knowledge. That's it. Those are the only options at this point. And if Emily did it without your knowledge, then I can't say I'd be really all that surprised, especially if it was in like feeder communities and stuff. But no, it's straw man, right? She is straw manning the idea that, well, if I wanted attention, I would have done it this way. Well, that's not what anybody's saying. Nobody's saying you wanted attention for it. They're saying you wanted to get Erica in trouble for it.
I wouldn't just send it to 2 random reaction channels. Like, would not happen that way. And
okay, no, not random. It was specific. And here's the thing. I'm actually working on a video that I'll probably put up tomorrow about the timeline of her beef with Jordy and kind of where it started, how we've gotten to this point. And she has a weird relationship with Jordy, right? She hates him, but she just wants him to be her friend so bad, right? She just really wants him to take her seriously, I guess. To be her friend is the only thing I can think of, but we all know she can't be an actual friend. So, no, if she's going to send it to anybody, it would be Jordy, 100%.
I'm telling you, that is so out of my character. And for anyone to think that I would do this, you do not know me at all. I said that if I was ready, I would share it on my own time. But instead, someone else chose that for me, and I didn't get to decide this. And then on top of people saying it was me who leaked it, there was another group of people who were like, actually, Amberlynn and Tommy are like selling it on like random websites. First of all, no. I made it very clear that if I was to show this video, y'all would know about it. Y'all would have known about it. So all of these things were adding up, and
yeah, you say a lot of things, right? You try to make things clear all the time, but you're just always full of shit. So we don't really care what you say. You can say things all day long. Most of it's just nonsense.
I was starting to feel super overwhelmed. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. People actually think that I did this. That was upsetting. As if it couldn't get any worse. All of a sudden, hundreds of people were seeing it, which I have no idea how that happened, because it's like, if this person only sent it to 2 reaction channels.
I mean, it's a leak, right? What do you expect? When stuff gets leaked on the internet, it's leaked on the internet. That's just how things work. People are going to see it. You literally cannot send something to one person on the internet and it stay with that one person. Like, it just doesn't happen. No matter how much you trust that person, it's just not going to happen. So I'm not buying that you were shocked or upset by this at all, but this is a great opportunity to play the victim, right? Here we are again. I'm the victim. Look at me. Look how bad things are for me.
Which reaction channel did it? And where did they leak it? Like, how have so many people seen this? I feel fucking violated. People are making fun of me. People are calling me cringe. People are watching a video that I did not give permission to watch. At this point, I am triggered. I feel violated.
This is such an act. This is such a show. You know, she just puts on a show, trying to make you feel sorry for her. The problem is, I've said this before, but there is too much information on the internet about Amberlynn Reid for her to be able to pretend to be something that she's not, right? People see right through it. We know who she is, and this is an act.
I feel disrespected. I feel disgusted. I literally feel sick. And I truly believed that Erica was the person who did this. So it was last night on the 30th, I am feeling all these ways. And then Jordy goes live, and I go into his live stream, and I talk in his chat because he has such a large platform, and I let it be known I did not leak this, because that is what Jordy was saying. That is what the chat was saying. And I wanted everyone to know from me that I did not do this. So instead of people believing me, they wanted to believe the more fun.
I just went in there to say it was No, she was an asshole. She was making fun of Jordy, saying that he lives in his mom's basement and all this other stuff. I mean, she was just being a general turd. Man, she's the worst, man.
Narrative. So they were still believing, nope, you did it. Tommy did it. And I'm telling you, since everything was already...
What did she think was going to happen? Right? She's going to go into Jordy's chat and say, you all suck. I didn't leak this, and just be an asshole. And then everybody was going to go, okay. I'm sold. You got it. Everybody, we've decided to be on Amberlynn's side this time. Like, going into Jordy's chat was maybe the dumbest thing she's ever done. She was in panic mode because people were finding out what was happening, and she just sort of lost it. She was trying to do damage control, but she can't. She's bad at it. So she ends up going off the rails no idea what to do. So she goes into Jordy's chat of all places. Really? You thought that was going to be a way to like win people over or to convince them that things are different? Like, where have you been? Like, how did you ever think that was a good idea? Even if you were telling the truth, that would be a stupid idea. But no, people see right through it anyway. So it was a stupid idea no matter what.
He's so freaking heavy, and I felt like his audience and him were taunting me, and they were calling me a liar, and on top of it, I already felt violated, etc., etc. I snapped. As embarrassing as it is, I had a very mini BPD meltdown. I was not able to...
Oh my God, she's blaming it on the BPD. It's the mental illness, using it as a shield, as an excuse. No, you were just childish, and you went in and you had a childish meltdown in Jordy's chat, and you didn't have to be there. They were making fun of me, they were blah, blah. Then leave. You don't have to be there. But she can't help herself, can she? She has to be involved. She has to react and respond.
To regulate my emotions in that moment, because it was like thousands of people were calling me a liar over something that I literally am not lying about. Truly in that moment, like I felt like the whole world was against me. So during that episode that I had, like I was out of character. Like I was in his chat saying things that I normally wouldn't say. I was posting on my community tab, and then people were saying that I was drunk. Like no, literally I was completely sober. Like what you witnessed was a symptom of my BPD. And I know a lot of people are like, you're just making excuses. Fine, let it be an excuse. But I'm literally explaining to you and trying to give you an explanation of the reason why I was behaving the way I did. It doesn't make it okay, but I'm telling you, I felt so overwhelmed and triggered and just like violated what has been done.
She is a toddler who will not take accountability for anything she does. If she was telling the truth, let's just pretend for a moment that she was telling the truth. If she had ignored everybody saying she's lying, it would have died down in a day or two. People would have just stopped talking about it. It would always be in the back of everybody's head, but it would not be big news anymore. But she just doesn't get that. Because she's not telling the truth, she really has to go in there and try to convince. I've got to try to convince everybody that it's true. Because it's not, right? She's trying so hard to convince everybody that this lie is true. And then she blames it on her BPD. Surprise, surprise. I don't know why I'm shocked every time she does that, but holy shit, it is infuriating. She blames everything on her mental illness, on the BPD that she may or may not actually have, so she doesn't have to take accountability for anything.
Is not okay. Like I was literally so triggered that I filmed a whole YouTube video right after the whole drama with me and Jordy. I'm like literally cussing out Erica and Brittany, and I'm telling you this video will never see the light of day because I am so triggered in it. Like a lot of people suffer with mental illness, and BPD is painful and it turns you into someone that you're literally not. And I understand that is very much the reason why I need to go to therapy, because of situations like this when it does feel like the whole world is against you. I need to learn how to regulate my emotions because I could not do it last night.
And that's the thing, right? If she actually had BPD, she should have been in therapy so long ago. She should have been seeking some kind of treatment, but either A, she's just so goddamn lazy that she never will do anything about anything, or she just doesn't have it. And so there's no therapy for her. She's just a child. I'm going to go with the latter because I think she's just a 34-year-old toddler.
So I end up freaking deleting that video that, like I said, will never see the light of day. Like no one will ever see that video because I am popping off in it. So then I wake up again today and people are still believing everything other than the very thing that makes sense. Like think for a second, why would I do this to myself? I wouldn't. Why would Tommy do this to me? Someone who deeply, deeply loves me and cares about me.
Okay, so here's the other scenario that I think could be possible, all right? I'm pretty sure Amberlynn knew what was happening, but the other scenario would be that Emily had the video and wanted to share it in her feeder community because we know she's in the feeder community, right? We know it. That's not debated at this point. It's true. I think she wanted to share it in there. Whether she sold it or not, I don't know. But she wanted to share it in that community, and then that's where it gets leaked, right? Is because Emily is sharing it with her friends because of course she is. That's where that sort of stuff belongs. And then her feeder friends are like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna share this shit with her. And it's just like, oh, I know somebody who would love this. I'm gonna post it on this whatever. I'm gonna send it to my friend or whatever, and it ends up getting leaked. And I know Amberlynn has convinced herself that Emily is so in love with her, but I mean, you can just see Emily doesn't give a single shit. When they're together, Emily is so bored and so checked out. She doesn't care. And it kind of lines up with the documentaries that have been done about feeders, where they're not really interested in the person. They're interested in the body, in the vessel, until it's used up and then they move on to the next one. So I don't know. I don't know if that's what's happening there, but there's clearly no chemistry between them. I think it's just as likely that Emily would just leak it to, and I wouldn't say leak it, but just share it with her friends because she liked it. She thought her friends might like it,
And not only that, she doesn't even have the freaking video. And to make matters worse,
Oh, right, because she put it in her journal. I did not send a video to Tommy today.
To make it look like I really am the one lying, people contacted Erica, and I saw that Erica today is denying it in messages, saying that she didn't do it and that supposedly she deleted services. She doesn't even have...
She says supposedly every single time. I think she thinks it's supposedly. That's not right. Supposedly, not supposedly.
Same phone. She doesn't have any of the photos that she once had, etc., etc. But can you genuinely explain to me how a photo that I sent to her reached an Instagram called Disrespectful Moments? And I'm literally showing it to you guys right here. These photos were for Erica, that I sent to Erica, that my mom actually took for me. The only person in the whole entire world that received these photos were Erica. So that was just a couple weeks ago that either Erica or Brittany, because Brittany has seen every single photo and video that I sent Erica, supposedly. That's what Brittany said. She has seen every single one. So if they're the only two people who have seen these two photos.
She said supposedly again. But that's a pretty flimsy, there was a picture that I took that Erica had that got leaked. So obviously she did the video too. That's not great evidence, And I don't know how much of that is actually true. It's hard to know what to believe with Amber. I mean, that's just a random picture. Why would that be something special just for Erica? That's just a random picture of you standing outside. She really makes it as complicated as possible to try to make it seem legit,
Of me. How are they not the ones that sent it to Disrespectful Moments? Make that make sense. So what else for me builds up evidence that it could be Erica or Brittany? And at this point, I'm thinking maybe it's Brittany. This is genuinely all speculation. I am the one that's being violated. A sexual video of me has been released without my permission. People seem to be forgetting that part. Anyways, I'm watching a reaction channel last night and they're
not forgetting it. They're just not believing it, right? We are just sort of saying yeah, a sexual video of you was leaked, but the without my permission part, that's where we're kind of having a disagreement.
I go to Brittany's Instagram, which I can't see anything on Brittany's Instagram. Might I add, I also messaged her last night and I said, which one of you was it? Was it you or Erica? And she hasn't even read the message. She'll never read the message. She's too scared. She's not going to read it. She's not going to reply. But I literally was like, which one of you did it? But when you go to her profile, if you're not following her, then you can't see any of her posts. But I guess this reaction channel is following her because she was able to see the reels. Literally just a few weeks ago, Brittany is still talking about me on her Instagram. And it is full of bitterness. Someone who wants to attack me and to hurt me, etc. So I'm just going to show you that clip right here.
This here. From November 23rd, when you tell your big backside snack you're at home watching TV, but you're really out living your best life. Meanwhile, they're at home washing their tube sock titties in the sink next to the spoons and plates, Spongegate. So this is November 23rd, and this is obviously a reference to Amberlynn.
So clearly, I am massively still on Brittany's mind.
I mean, people talk about Amberlynn, right? That was somebody else saying something referencing Amberlynn and her just pointing out that was a reference to Amberlynn. Man, she is reaching here. She is reaching so hard.
And you know what? Maybe it wasn't Erica. And for that, I'm going to apologize. I will gladly apologize. I am not afraid to admit when I am wrong, but we also have to be very realistic. Erica and Brittany.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. Shut up.
Are both liars. Erica literally lied to me and to her wife every single day for almost a year. When you look at the logistics of it all.
Okay, she is twisting history here, right? She is blatantly painting this in a different color brush. What happened was Erica and Brittany knew exactly what was going on. It started as a troll, right? The whole idea was just to see if Amberlynn would go for it. Amberlynn fell madly in love with Erica. Now, Erica was shitty, right? Erica took it too far to the point where Brittany was uncomfortable with it. But still, she wasn't lying to Brittany, and Amberlynn just can't handle the rejection. Amberlynn just physically cannot handle the fact that she got trolled and that she got rejected.
That is hundreds of lies and deceit a day. But regardless, I am done talking about this. Obviously, I'm not going to get the freaking law involved because every time Amberlynn brings up the law, it makes her look pathetic and weak.
No, girl. Everybody's like, girl, if it's legit revenge porn, then get the law involved. Go for it. Let's see what happens. I would love to see that. Holy shit. Can you imagine? I would love to see what actually happens if we get the law involved. Please get the law involved. Please. We would love to see that. Because here's the thing. If it turns out to be Brittany or somebody else, then holy shit. She could be vindicated. Right? But she's not doing that. Why? I mean, this would be the biggest story in Amber's history, that she got the law involved, they found out, and she was right. She was telling the truth the whole time. But no, they think I'm weak if I do that. Like, people would love to see that.
I'm genuinely just going based off of, I filmed a video for one person. I sent it to two.
Well, that was a mistake, first of all. I filmed it for one person. I sent it to two. It's the internet. What do you think is going to happen? But no, she is protesting far too much in this.
I'm the one that should be upset. But no one is like giving me the room to do that. So I'm going to do that in private. Whoever did this knows.
Yeah, you should have done that all along. Oh my God. You should have done that all along. In fact, you should do most things that you do online in private. You should just ignore all this. But don't. No, please don't. Just keep it coming, girl.
So they did it, and they're probably happy that they did it. They're probably sitting back, they're probably laughing, they're watching all the drama go down because they got exactly what they wanted out of doing this.
Yes, Emily is. Emily is doing exactly that. Yep.
And you know what? Round of applause. Good job. But as for me, I'm taking a step back. A lot of people are doing like 2025 no spend, or have you guys ever heard of like no shave November? Well, I'm about to do like no reaction channel, no hater comments, no whatever, like January, because I literally just can't do it anymore.
Yeah, good luck with that. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to predict in my crystal ball, here in my crystal bun. Here's my Amber poop bun. Ready? I'm going to predict in my bun. Oh, poop bun. Is Amberlynn going to ignore the reaction channels? Says no.
Anymore. I am a happier person and my mental health is so much better and it improves drastically when I do not pay attention to the things that are being said about me online because they are just wild. So for the last time to clear everything up, I did not leak this video. Tommy and I were never trying to sell it. Tommy didn't leak it. Alexis didn't leak it. No, I'm not going to get the law involved. Everything I am saying is alleged and based on how I feel, based on experience. I am not saying it was Erica. I am not saying it was Brittany. I am saying that that's how I feel and that's what makes the most sense to me. Regardless, I'm done. If you've seen the video, supposedly it's blurry and it's muted. If I was to leak it, I would have kept the song because I'm telling you, I feel confident in it. I want you to hear it in 4K and I want you to see it in 3D. But I wanted to do that on my time if I ever decided that. Anyways, I have some things I have to do. My girl.
All right, so the whole I want you to hear it in 4K. Obviously, that doesn't make sense. 4K is video. And I want you to see it in 3D. No, thank you. Yeah, you can say all that all you want, right? You said it with your chest, but I just don't think anybody's buying it. It's too much. You're laying it on too thick. And, I might have sort of had a moment of thinking maybe she's telling the truth until she said, I'm not going to get the law involved because they think I'm weak for doing it. Like, nope, I'm not going to believe it until you get the law involved and we can actually get some official statement on it. Because until then, it's just clearly lying.
Girlfriend's coming to visit me tomorrow and I am so freaking excited. So I don't really know what I'm gonna film when she's here, if anything. I really want to enjoy my time with her and I'm really just gonna let all this negativity live within like the reaction hater community because I'm stepping away. And I think you guys are gonna see that based on future content. I want to be more positive and I really want to make content for the people who enjoy watching me because they're genuine supporters. All right, so I'll see you guys on next.
Well, get prepared for it to be really boring. Making content for the people that love her is Target hauls and looking through my purse and crap like that. It's going to get boring, y'all. The drama is what keeps her relevant. But the only way anybody's going to believe what she's saying is if she actually gets somebody with some sort of official capacity, like the police or something, involved. But she won't because she knows. She knows what's actually happening. So, girl, you a lie. All right, you guys take care. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time.